do it. Let's do it in the streets. Mixtape show. Yours truly, DJ Infamous. We in here today, another episode, but this time we're going to R&B rock because you know R&B is in good hands right now, and of course I'm with the talented young brother, a singer, songwriter, a producer, a guitarist. I mean, what else is it that you not? What else are we missing, Bertell?
Executive, entrepreneur, everything, man.
Okay.
I was just about to get into it. I'm like, boy, I didn't realize a lot of things until now. Like, it take a lot, man.
Okay, let's get into that right now. So we could just go ahead straight into this because, you know, for those that don't know, Bertell has been, just a long story short, coming from a DJ. I've been playing records from him for like almost over a decade. So that tells you how long he's been in this music career doing this the right way. And now he brings up to this, we can go ahead and get into it. He's talking about, you know, all the energy you spending. I mean, talk about that. I mean, we just diving straight into it.
Man, I honestly, I never realized it till now, like the amount of energy it takes to do this. I was so driven off love and passion beforehand, but once I started getting into entrepreneurial things, different business ventures and making money different ways, I really figured out like, man, music is a high risk business. Like, right. You spend a lot of time, you spend a lot of money. It's the time more than the money. Now, you spend a lot of money to get your projects going, like marketing, recording, studios, mixing, videos, mastering. Like, it's all these things you do, and that's money, that's financial. But the time is even worse because it's like you're losing money. Well, not losing money, you're investing money, but now you also got to invest probably double the amount of time doing edits, doing drops, doing interviews, doing appearances, free promo appearances at that. Like, these aren't paid appearances because when you re-putting yourself back out there, you know, you got to let them sample the product.
Right.
Just simple business, simple understanding. So you go out there, I'm out here with the guitar, I'm going through the matrix, I'm going through the moves and emotions, and I look up and I'm like, dang, man, I'm 6 figures cash out there, and a lot of invested time is out there. It's like, I'm not gonna get that time back. I could work and bust my ass to get the money back, but that time is gone. And it's like, when you look at it, it's like, man, I could have put that time in some other things, but it's something I love that I put that time into, and I never realized to now how much like it takes and it requires for you to try to just get above ground with what you're doing, like to get your name just back to, oh, Bertell. Oh, okay, let's book him. Because I've been there before. I know what it feels like for people to be calling your phone, always trying to book you. It's a great feeling. But I never realized at that time I was doing it before the amount of energy I was putting into it, because that was the only thing I was putting my energy into. So it felt like I was in the motion. But now being a father, a husband, a business owner, it's like,
yeah, you got a lot going on there.
Yeah, man. Running a nonprofit, like, it's a lot of things that's now involved with what I do in my personal life, and now bringing this back to it is like, whew, this requires more work than everything else.
So let me ask, since you've been doing this for a long time, you say you reintroducing yourself, basically rebranding yourself, putting yourself back out there from your early stages.
But I'm listening.
You must be hiding there. It must be hot. So your early stages of your career, what was your main focus? Was it just singing and songwriting, not, technically dealing with the money, the entrepreneurship? I mean,
I would say my main focus early on in my career was doing this, like, for my mom and my family, just trying to get us into a better situation. So whatever aligned with that is what I was doing. You know what I mean? And then once you get the record deal and you realize it ain't really no money, you know what I mean? It changed your whole thought process about what you're doing, because it's like, oh, I still can't do nothing for y'all yet, really. It's like, I got this money, but this money has to go back into the project. You know what I mean? It got to go back into me looking like I'm living a certain type of lifestyle and et cetera, et cetera. So my first drive was like the family, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get my family into a better position. That was the original drive. And then I realized that it was gonna take a lot more than what I thought.
Whew. Yeah, it took a lot
Yeah.
because I, as a DJ, like I said, played your records, and I was like, yo, what happened to that cat named Bertell? Like R&B dude, like you used to really put it down. Now all of a sudden, you've come back.
Eh,
What elevated you back to?
You know what's crazy? Everybody thought like I don't know why people kind of thought like I kind of like disappeared from it, and I'm like
Right.
I never disappeared. I started growing my craft. I was learning the guitar. That's time consuming. I was doing 12 hours a day just learning how to move my fingers. Dexterity. People don't understand what that means. Like I have to literally teach my fingers to do what I'm telling it to do mentally. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4. Like it's so many things you gotta train your hands to do that you think you could just do.
Right.
But I'm right-handed. So with my right hand, yeah, I can tell it to do anything because I'm right-handed. But my left hand, I never used it. I never had a chance. I mean, I never had a reason to use it except for doing layups and basketball.
Now,
But I
we ain't
never
gonna
had a
even get
reason.
to the basketball thing because I don't know. I don't know where your game at, so we gonna leave that alone.
I'm nice with basketball. I'm nice. I'm nice.
Nice as you're singing and songwriting and producing.
Yeah,
There's levels to
I was
this.
pretty good. I was pretty good in basketball. My junior year and senior year, we went to state. We won my senior year.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Houston,
Bertell.
Gulf Shores
Bertell, some
Academy.
game.
Yeah. Nah, yeah,
Okay.
I'm put it like this. I'm decent for you. I'm decent for you know what I'm saying. I'm better than the average like just guy that go to the park. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, just making sure. Gotta make
Average
sure.
the
Gotta
average
make
guy that go to
sure.
the park, I'm gonna probably give him the work. But you put me with the worst player in the NBA, like he might I don't know, he might be able to I don't know. You know what? I take that back because
Yeah, cause
I done rocked a couple cats. Like shout out to my boy Jared Jack. Shout out to
woo.
the homie Jamal Tinsley. Like
Okay,
I,
you call it some
I done hooped with
names.
these guys and other NBA players was there. I'm not saying I worked them out, but it was other guys there that I was working out. So it wasn't
You
like
gave him some good
I'm not a
business.
slouch. You know what I mean? I'm not as good
Okay.
now probably because I ain't picked up a basketball, bro. Whew, 4 years, probably 5 years. I don't
Oh
touch
man,
that thing.
come on. You act like you act like you been 45, 46 years old, man. Like you really up there, man.
I'm saying I don't pick up a basketball no more.
Well,
I just
now
don't.
you got family obligations.
Yeah,
You
man.
touring. You're on the road. So how life treating you though outside of this
Man,
road life? I mean, I've been seeing a lot of promo tours, doing a lot of radio runs. I mean, how's life treating you?
man, God is good, bro. I can't complain. God delivered me from a lot of things, and life is great right now. You know what I mean? My little daughter just turned 1. She walking now. She literally started walking this
Congratulations.
week.
Okay.
So watching my daughter walk is like she be walking to me. I'm like, man, this is crazy. You know what I mean? like she's walking now. She was just, you know what I'm saying? Just she couldn't crawl and roll over like less than a year ago. You know what I mean? And she's walking now. So life is good, bro. I have no complaints, man. I'm just trying to get this album to do numbers. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing that's on my mind because it's like, man, not only is it that I spent some money and all that, it's a really good project. It's the
Yeah.
best thing I've ever done in my entire career, top to bottom.
Really? You
Yeah,
really?
best,
Wow.
bro.
12 off the 12 tracks off this new album, your best. You're saying this is
Listen, bro, this is true story. Last week, and Brian Michael Cox is not even on this album. No production, no nothing. That's just a homie. That's just a homie.
oh man.
But they submitted me for 5 Grammys. I don't know if I'm gonna get nominated or not, but they just submitted me for 5 Grammys, and I think they submitted me for 2 more because the deadline is on the 21st.
That's
and
right.
I got a remix. Hopefully I got a remix coming to this. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna
Okay,
be
we can
crazy.
talk about that, but congratulations on you being a new recording member of the Academy.
Oh
the
yes,
Grammys.
yes.
So
I'm a
congratulations
voting
on
member.
that. A voting,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
a voting.
I'm a-
So basically, I guess my question to you is, you're nominated, you put in, but how do you? Did they tell you what you're voting for, or they just?
Yeah. So they submitted me for. Actually, I got it written down. It's best. It's record of the year,
Okay.
song of the year,
Ooh.
best new artist, Best Progressive R&B Album and Songwriter of the Year. And that's all
Wow.
based off that album. It's really that good, bro. And the song that everybody thinking like, the first person who ever said it was Sean Garrett. I'll never forget Sean Garrett. When I played him the album, he was like, Bertell, the hairs are standing up on my arm. That's your record. And he was talking about, I don't know if you heard it, the Tell Me First record. You heard that one yet?
No, I haven't heard that one. I've heard all other ones that
Tell Me
just that
First. Tell
one.
Me First is the country record. And he was like, this your record. Then B. Cox heard it. He's like, bro, that's the record. So me and Wilt went to Nashville to do an interview with Dolo White out there at 101 The Beat. So I said, bro, let's just pop up to like an open mic, and I'm gonna bring my guitar with me and let's play it and see what a country audience actually say. So I did Yeah Yeah on the guitar, and then I did Tell Me First.
Right.
Everybody unanimously said the same thing. Hey, we like that first song, Yeah Yeah, but that country record is special. I'm in all black, bro, with nothing but jewelry on, looking like a rapper. I already know these white folks is in there looking at me like, what is he doing? What is he about to get up here and do with this guitar?
Right.
And I sung that song, and I came down, and they was like, that's your record. That's a record. Like, and
we're moving forward to this as the next single to move.
Well, in this new era of music, I don't believe in new single no more. I believe you can work multiple records in different spaces. So that record we thinking that's what we're gonna work online, because it's probably gonna be hard to break it on country radio, of course. So we're gonna work it online, try to make it like go viral, see what it could do online. But then at the same time, yeah, we about to come with a remix at Urban. We're gonna drop a remix of that. And then the song Forever, which is my best vocal performance probably in my whole career, we pushing that Urban AC. So it ain't really like a next single. Like, we just telling people just enjoy the music, because we're in this playlist era. You know what I mean? We're not in a era like back in the day where you got to work one record at a time and focus on one record. Like, if you notice, every artist who dropped like with a major name, they be having like 8 songs on the charts.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no focus on one record no more. It ain't no next single. It's like, this is the body of work. These are the songs that we're pushing in these different avenues to see what's going to stick, see what's going to catch. And I believe whatever catch, you can consider that the next single if you want to. But I don't really know if it's a next single type of thing. I feel like they all singles. It just depend on the time that people kind of gravitate to the record. That's why you see records that probably be 2-3 years old that pop out, because everybody all of a sudden is saying, oh, I like this song now.
Yes.
This song is trendy now.
It's crazy how music is now. So I will say this. Are you liking the transition of how music is now as opposed to a whole decade ago? Because a decade ago, it was like,
This is what I will say. This is what I will say to that, right? So it's a little bit of both. I like it, but I like it if they control the quality. I feel like we got quantity now and less quality. You know what I mean? And there's no way to really control it, because you got to let people be free in order for you to get the best quality of records. But at the same time, it's really diluted with a lot of records that aren't so good. You know what I mean? Like a lot of records are kind of just in the way. So if you pay attention to streaming, I'm not a big advocate of streaming. That's why my album only have, I think, 4 songs up there.
4 songs.
Yeah, that's available for streaming. You have to buy my album at bertellforever.com. That's BERTELL, the number 4, EVER.com. You can get my album. And then now we got a street. We about to put up a street date where it's you can actually buy the CD and vinyl in stores. So I just talked to a manufacturing plant. We working out the agreement. So now it's going to be in stores as well, not just online. Because the way streaming works is, excuse me. So the way streaming
working too hard. It's called working too hard, dog.
I know, bro. I've been on it. So the way streaming works is, it's like I hate to use this term.
Use it. Say it, man.
It's like socialism, right? Everybody's all in this one pot, but because you got Universal Music Group, Warner, and all these different groups, it's a market share business where whoever owns the biggest market share gets the biggest part of the streams. So let's say, for example, damn, I'm just throwing his name out here. Beyonce have 1 million streams, and I have 1 million streams. We don't get paid the same because her company owns a bigger market share and my company owns a smaller market share. So I get paid my 1 million stream rate based on my market share, and she get paid her 1 million stream rate based on her market share. That's
right.
not fair to me. Like,
Nope.
we both got 1 million streams. I don't care what the market share is. We should get the same money. That's how I look at it. But that's not how streaming work. Now, go back to what I just said about how people diluting the music business. When you got all these subpar records coming in, it makes the pool divided even more. Because
Right.
now you got all these extra records. So now my percentage is even less because let's just say this Universal Music Group or somebody who I forgot who she with, Columbia, Sony, whoever she with, let's say they sign a bunch of artists.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a whole pool of artists. So their artist is actually eating off of me, even though I'm probably getting more streams based
Right.
on their market share. So streaming is a bad business model. It's bad for any artist. So if artists are into streaming and they want to be streamed, those people want to be famous and broke. That's how I look at it. What do you want? You want to be famous or you want to be broke? I prefer to make money because I'm putting real money into this and I'm putting real like sweat equity. I'm really, like you just said, I'm producing, I'm writing, I'm funding, I'm marketing, every aspect of the process is either pulling from me through my time, through my investment, through my energy, like
Right.
some form of fashion. So yeah, I'm not doing my art for free. I want to make a profit off my art. I feel like it's worth money because I'm giving you a quality project. I challenge anybody to go listen to my album and tell me that it's not quality. If you
But
go
first,
listen to my
they
album,
got to go purchase it. We're gonna put that back up there. We're gonna purchase the album. I don't think a lot of people understand streaming.
I'm gonna do them even better. You ain't even gotta purchase it. Go listen to the 4 songs that's streaming right now.
That's right.
If you I gave you a sample. Like we was talking about the sampling when I'm doing free shows, promos. Like that's a sample.
Yep.
Here's a sample size. Go listen to the sample size I gave you and tell me it's not worth you buying the whole project. Because there's more records on there that's crazy. Feel on Your Body is a crazy record. Whatever I Got is a crazy record. You Sex Me is a crazy record. Where Do We Go From Here is a crazy record. Oh, that's a bananas record. Like you're not even gonna expect that I did something like that. So I know for a fact the body of work speaks for itself, and that it's worth the money. The thing that I have to do now is go find fans who actually support the artist and buy music, not the casual fans. There's people. I heard Tank say this in a recent post. He said followers aren't fans.
That's right.
They're not. They're followers. That's exactly what they are. They're just following you to see what's going on.
That's right.
They're not
looking
fans.
to buy.
Oh, let me see what he's doing. Oh, what's this? They looking to be entertained. They're looking for something for you to do something for them to go tell the next person. Oh, I just saw such and such do this. They're not fans. So fans are who I'm looking for. People who say, "Oh no, I'm invested into Bertell. Oh, he got a show coming to my city. I'm coming. I'm
Right.
going to buy a ticket. When I get there, I'm going to buy his T-shirt, his merch, and when I get home, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it because I support I support the story. I
Right.
support the music. I support what he represents. So that's what I'm on a campaign right now for, is to find that. And for me to be known Brian Cox moved me to Atlanta 2008. So for me to have been knowing him since 2008 and me to have been put out like 6 projects to date, this the only one he said, yo, we need to submit you for some Grammys. The only project.
Damn.
There's no other project that he ever, this is my boy. He never said, yo, you need to be involved in the Grammys. All of a
Right.
sudden now, that's because he see the growth, he hear the music, and he like, no, bro, this shit is Grammy worthy. Like after they accepted me for the class of 2026, he sent me a text. It's time for that Grammy nomination.
That's right.
Let's go
Wow.
get this nomination. Like, for him to say that is big. Not even just him. Shout out to my homegirl, Mommy, who manages Khalid with my boy Courtney and Lucky Day and all them. She was another person that was a part of my recommendation. Shout out to Tammy Latrell, my publisher. She's a part of the National Association. She was a part of it. My publicist, April Love. Everybody's saying the same thing. Like I said, Sean Garrett was like, yo, bro, this is it.
This is it, huh?
Yeah, he was like, yo, this is the project for you. Like, I don't know if you're going to get another one of these. Like, what you have right now is special. Maybe the timing is right. And I'm just now trying to get the awareness out. Like, yo, go listen to this. This is not no bullshit. Like, this is real.
So we're putting it out there. You got to go buy the album. At least just go buy the album. Stream the 4 songs. Do that support.
Yeah.
So my question to you is this. So this independent route, Wiz Khalifa just talked the other day. He's tired of being independent.
I heard him.
You know, that's crazy. So how do you feel? You were once a part of, on a label. Would you go back, or how would you determine that with, the leverage you have now? I mean,
I thought about it when he said it. And I believe, truthfully, bro, I would absolutely go back.
Right.
And the reason why I would go back personally is because those relationships are priceless that they have. And their reach is priceless. But I would structure my deal differently. Like
right.
Jay-Z always talk about this independent, but he's always aligned with a major label or
right.
some type of something major. So that's what that tells you everything. Like, no, I would absolutely go back and do that, because if they're going to be in support with me, like I just told you, I spent 6 figures. This real numbers. Right. Will tell you. We have a team spreadsheet of what I spent. Whew. Bro, if they're going to come in and say, yo, we're going to match you, fuck yeah, let's go. We're partners. Let's match up. I don't need no advance.
Right.
That's what you get screwed over when you get an advance. I don't want to advance. You don't need to advance me nothing. Now, if you want to pay me, that's different.
Right.
They need to change the terms. You want to pay me or you want to advance me something? I don't take no advances. But if you want to say I want to pay you, cool. That means I'm still gonna get my revenue share on my project, and you just paid me a profit for doing a service. But the music industry don't work like that. But it should. Like, when these artists go record an album, they should get paid a fee. Like, this, I'm paying you to go work. Like, you having to go in the studio and sing, that's a job that's worthy of you getting paid. And you should still get paid on the back end, the residual income. Just like actors and actresses, I feel like it should be the same thing. But whoever wrote the original blueprint, they had a couple, I don't want to say flunkies or dummies, but people who didn't understand, and they wanted, like, back to what we was talking about with streaming, they wanted the fame and to be broke. Because that's all you get in this industry. If you look back on the history, everybody gets fame instead of getting paid for their craft. And I feel like everybody should be paid, just like you as a DJ. You're not going to DJ parties for free.
Oh, hell no. We need not even.
You're not taking an advance. You're not telling them, oh, you know what, this gig pays $500. We're going to advance you $200 up front before, like, a year ahead of time. And when you come do the event, that's your payment. We're not going to pay you. We're going to recoup our $200 plus the interest and whatever on our money. So that whole $500 is coming to us, but we gave you $200 months ago. Like, that shit don't even make sense when you think about that, right?
Nah, it don't. That's why I don't do deposits. That could be a little crazy, at least.
Oh, I take deposits. I take deposits all day.
It depends on the situation, or it depends on the promoter and the situation overall.
But a deposit is payment. It's not an advance. That's payment.
You still, on your payment. But you still working. You still got to work for the rest of it, which is cool. I mean, but it all depends for me as a promoter. If whoever the promoter is, if I don't trust them, hey, okay, now we do the deposit. But if I know you, okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You saying pay me my money up front.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want
problems.
I want to get out of here. I don't want to know, hey, I ain't got the rest of my money.
I agree. I'm not even working. We're not doing no work until I got full payment.
Exactly. I'm not hitting a button. I ain't pressing play. Nothing.
That's why when you do promo, people don't understand. It's like, yo, I'm doing this for free for you. Like, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. You don't really dictate how long the set gonna be or whatever. I'm doing this as promo. Now, if you tell me you give me a restriction on my set, this must be a good look. Like I just did FIFA, which was great. I had a limit on my set. That was promo. But I'm in front of 15 to 20,000 people who ain't never heard of me from different countries.
So how was that for you? How was
Oh
that
my
FIFA
God.
experience at that
The
fan fest? I think
biggest
it was
thing-
Jelly. Jelly was out there.
DJ Jelly, the biggest performance of my career. I've already gotten record sales from people in Brazil, Argentina, different countries already. Already getting sales. Talking to them through email. Biggest performance of my career, hands down.
Really?
It's almost like it's a high. It's a real high. Like I want to do it again. And it's like, dang. Like, where's the
Wait a
next
minute.
opportunity like that?
Wait a minute. That's your biggest performance out of all these years.
All these years, I've never performed for 20,000 people, man.
You fucking kidding me?
Nah, bro. I'm doing clubs and even radio dates. Even if you do the biggest, I could think of the biggest like Summer Jam or something like that. It probably was like 5,000 people out there. It wasn't 15 to 20,000 people out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the biggest performance of my career.
As long as you've been around, I mean, you've been on some major records, dog.
Bro, FIFA is like performing at the Olympics. It only come around ever so often. First of all,
Right.
the last time FIFA was in the U.S., I think was what 10 years ago. No, 90 was it? It was the 90s, right?
Nah, it was the 90s.
In Los
It was
Angeles.
like 94.
Yeah,
Yep.
so 20-something years ago, 30 years ago. So imagine the next time FIFA gonna come, I'm gonna be an old man. The first time it came, I was a kid.
Right.
I wasn't even doing music. So you go from the first time, I mean, not the first time, I don't know what the first time was, but that last time it came, I was a kid. Now I'm an adult, I'm an artist, I'm on the stage, and the next time it possibly come, I'll be a grandpa. So that's a once in a lifetime type of situation.
Well, now we got to throw in the Olympics. I don't know if the Olympics coming back to Atlanta. I don't know. I just know the Olympics is 2028.
Every 4 years.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but we don't know what that's gonna be.
well,
I don't think it's coming
I
to
think
America.
most of it's gonna be in Los Angeles, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna break.
Oh,
it
Los
up
Angeles. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, if I
think
get the opportunity,
majority
that'd be
of it's
great.
in L.A.
If I get that opportunity, that'd be great too. You know what I mean?
I believe you will. I mean, you up for Grammys?
Yeah.
I mean, like damn, like.
Well, I'm not up for
Damn,
Grammys yet. I'm just submitted.
being
submitted.
submitted. Well, let's go ahead and put it. Let's push it forward.
Okay. Let's speak
push
it out there.
That's
Yeah,
right. 'Cause,
Grammy. Yeah. We
So-
going
so-
for the Grammys. Yeah.
That's what we're going for because you got to bring
Yeah.
home a bigger check now. You got a 1-year-old walking now, so that walk is going to
And we
turn
want
into
more
running.
kids. And we want more.
Is that the goal right now? I mean, with all this music
Yeah,
going
man,
on, how
family.
are you juggling it, man? Like you're on the road, you're doing
Family is God first, then family, bro. All the rest of this
Gotcha.
stuff is temporary, man. I love it, but having family is like that's the most valuable thing you can have, man. Giving your seed, you know what I mean? Doing a service to God. That's what you're doing really when you do it. Doing a service to God, raising a child to be right, you know what I mean? That's priceless. Like everything else is like I hope it play out the way I want it to play out, but I'm asking for something that a very small percentage of people in the world get. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like wanting to be in the NBA. Like, it's only been 5,000 people in the entire world that's
right.
ever played in the NBA. So it's like, if I get that, man, thank you. But if I don't, it's like, hey, man, like basketball. I was really good at that, but obviously I wasn't tall enough. You know what I mean?
Right,
I wasn't tall
right.
enough.
So-
I'm 5'11", so you know what I mean. Had I been,
yeah, you shorter than me, so yeah, you.
I'm
yeah.
5'11", so had I been like 6'3", like I thought I was gonna get to 6'3", 6'4", because I've been 5'10" since the 7th grade. So I'm
Dang.
like, yeah, since the 7th grade, I was a big 7th grader. So I'm thinking like, I gotta hit 6. Like I want to be Jordan. Everybody wants to be Jordan. I want to be
Right.
6'6". Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
wanted to hit
I'm
there.
I'm thinking by the time I get to high school, my Jordan hopes is kind of going out the window. I'm thinking Baron Davis size, height, you know what I mean? Give me the BD. I was dunking, you know what I'm saying? I could dunk, you know what I'm saying?
my
I was
man
a
said
strong
B. Diddy.
guard. Yeah, I was a strong
Okay.
guard.
So
yeah.
so speaking about this, we speaking personal life
Yeah.
and the music. So you have this, documentary that you're shooting. That's going on with the creation of this album. Does it also involve family within this?
Yeah. You can see the first episode on my website, bertellforever.com. It's called Show Must Go On. And it's basically about overcoming adversity. There's family in it. It's mostly about trying to step back into the scene, reintroducing myself with the guitar, showing people what I've been doing.
Right.
Because that's not an easy thing. Anybody who plays an instrument knows it's like you don't just learn an instrument and then get on stage and perform with it. You gotta put in a lot of hours, bro. Like I did countless hours of me rehearsing by myself, like in the mirror, playing the guitar, singing, like trying to get time and tempo, trying to be able to move with it, trying to get comfortable with it. That's not an easy process. And if you see the first episode, you're gonna see it documents kind of me like on that journey, like in a little warehouse, to the point where I'm in a real rehearsal space, to the point where I'm doing sound check on stage with a band. So you see me actually grow in episode 1. We shot 10 episodes so far. Episode 2, I'm getting ready to launch that one, and that's more so the recording process of the album. So you're hearing songs
Right.
on there that you probably won't hear on the streaming. You only hear it if you buy the album, but you can hear it on the show. Episode 3 is me finishing the album. Episode 4 is about charity, my nonprofit, my publicist, her nonprofit, the Pink Awards, the Pink Foundation, just talking about giving back, and so on and so on. The rollout campaign.
Right.
So it's a good show. You know what I mean? It's going to actually gradually grow and get better as my awareness gets up. You know what I mean? Me doing different things like the FIFA thing. Like when we show that on the episode, we're gonna take some of that footage, that performance footage, put it on one of the episodes just to show it's like, damn, okay, he's really working. That's what it's gonna
Right.
really show people. Like, no, he's not. He's really working. He's on the road. He's doing radio. Like, people don't even go on the road anymore. Like that's like
Which is wild. Which is the
I didn't-
wildest thing these days.
Bro.
I'm baffled how many artists
I
have
did
gotten
not-
lazy.
I did not notice because I've been off the scene. So
Right.
me going to visit a lot of these radio stations, they looking at me like, bro, it's so good to see an artist in the building. Like, artists don't come to the building. I'm like, what you mean they don't come to the building? They was like, artists don't come in the building and do interviews no more. I'm like, what? So, and y'all playing the records? Like, shit.
Yeah,
Why am I-
that's weird. That's a little weird.
Y'all supporting the artist, but the artist not supporting y'all? Okay. I never had this opportunity. Great shout out to the artists that get to do that, because it's like, damn, y'all got some big hits.
I don't know.
playing y'all records.
Something took place about well before COVID, where artists felt as though they were like too good to do, radio interviews. So I don't know what
Sounds
it was.
crazy. You know how crazy that sounds? Artists are too good
They're too good
to promote their music.
to do.
Because that's all radio is another promotional platform.
I don't think I believe with social media, a lot of them felt that the platform that you got your own platform now. Instagram with TikTok wasn't around, but Instagram, and I could just go on there and just follow the steps of Cardi B. I'm gonna show my ass. I ain't got to do no interviews, even though she does hers. But
Cardi B out here working. I was about to say Cardi B out here working. She doing interviews. I'm gonna just be real. Maybe they don't understand what that do, but so
I think it's the
social media-
the not to cut you off, the thing of radio is dead. Radio is dead. No one goes on the radio. No one listens to the radio. Why should I be on the radio? Now you have a different perspective.
Radio is still 60% of how you make your money. Streaming
That's
is
right.
only 30%. No matter how y'all want to look at it, if you look at the national data, radio pays out 60% of all streaming revenue. It's not, and it pays more. But the crazy part is that the way you got to look at it is that social media is like a broad scope. Like, you talking to people from all over the world.
Yep.
But radio is when you go talk to your people in this market directly, your people in this market directly. And now you create a tour off of that based on your people in this market. But you know what? I digress because it's working for a lot of artists without doing radio, obviously. And I'm seeing people touring just straight off their social media. Wilt just sent me something about it, and I'm just like, dude got 9,000 followers, and he
Oh yeah,
selling
yeah, yeah.
shows.
Mickey Fax had just posted it the other day, and I don't know if I shared that with Will. And I was just like, what? And I was like, it
Man,
makes sense.
I ain't even watched it yet. I just saw I just read the caption. I'm like, shit, I need to pay attention to what's going on because that's amazing. Because in the music business, radio really don't even matter as much as shows for artists.
Right.
So if you break down the highest tiers of how you get paid, it's show money, record sales, radio, streaming. But at the top, it's performances. That's how you get the most money in the music industry. Is performances. Second is record sales, not the other way around. You would think it's record sales, but it's not. You get paid more from shows because record sales is at a certain point gonna stop. If
That's
you got
right.
a hit record, shows not gonna stop. So if you let's just use a rough number. If you get $10,000 per show and you're doing 3 shows a weekend, that's 30,000 times 4. That's 120. You do that for the year, that's $1 million right there.
Yep.
Your album might cap out and pay you only $1 million at the top. Maybe let's say it paid you $5 million. But if you touring like that for 10 years, you made triple that money. Because obviously if you touring for 5 years, your show went from 10,000 to 20,000 to 30,000 to 40,000. Now you're a big act. I hear some artists are right now getting $500,000 a show, and they doing you getting $500,000 a show and you doing 3 shows a weekend. That's 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5 times four weekends is like, yo. So tier 1, show money.
Yep.
Tier 2, album sales. 3, radio. 4, streaming.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But what Wilt showed you, if I can remember myself, 9,000, and what the artist did was utilize his website like Bertell Forever, and was contacting all of everybody
6,000
that follows
contacts.
the page. Yeah. So
6,000. Yep.
you wouldn't need radio per se, but also he did not utilize social media like other artists are using social media so crazy. So how do you feel about like social media right now? Like, is it good for you? Is it bad? How do you view it now? But since we have this, you just brought it up, quantity and quality. So how do you put it all?
I view it like money. Money isn't good or bad. It's just the person who's using it.
Right.
What are you doing with it? So social media is the same thing. It ain't good or bad. It's how you use it that makes it good or bad.
Right.
And what type of things you allow to be on your timeline. Like, I'll tell you one thing I hate about social media at this point is that I can't control my timeline. So if I want to mute everything, I can't.
Right.
Like if I just want to see my friends, I can't. It's all these suggested posts. Like, but I don't want to see the suggested
I can't
posts.
stand it.
It's
right
like,
now.
can I turn off suggested? Obviously, I followed this person because I want to see their post. So
Right.
you telling me I got all these followers, but when I make a post, only 10% of them see my post?
Shit don't make
That
sense.
sounds like thievery. So what's the point of them hitting follow? You might as well say the follow button is broke. It don't even matter if somebody hit follow, and that's what they're saying now. It's like it ain't even about followers no more because your followers don't see what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
Now the game is run ads, so now they get money out of us. Oh, okay. We know where this is going. We know where this is going.
I mean, well, to the point where I believe, I still believe in guerrilla marketing. I don't know how you feel about being in the streets. I mean, now that you're, back on the road, how are you taking that in now?
We on the streets, baby. What you talking about? What do you mean?
I'm just making sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
hey man, this the era I come from. The era I come
Right.
from, you hit the pavement. You put these in people's hands. You hang these up in different spots. Who is that? What is that? Look it up. That's just the era I came from. So I'm all in with you. Guerrilla marketing. That's our style.
Right.
The
Exactly.
new style, I can't really get with the new style. I don't not that I have honestly I don't even have nothing against it. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to work social media. If I knew how to do it, I'd probably do it. I just don't know how. I missed out on the loop because I was in a dungeon learning how to play the guitar when everybody else was learning how to run social media.
So how long did it take you to learn the guitar? That's a good one right there, because you seem pretty damn good on that guitar, man. Some of the clips, some of the reels now. I'm like, damn, like.
I'm gonna say, oh, excuse me, yeah. Oh,
See,
I'm not even sleepy.
That's what's called. That's what's called. You see, once we get
sleepy.
older, once we get older, dog, it's like, yo, you need them power naps, dog.
Bro, I've been working my ass off. That's just the truth. When I'm telling you, this shit takes time. It takes time, but. So it took me a whole year to actually be able to play a song and sing it at the same time. It took a whole year. And then it probably took about another 2 years on top of that, so 3 years total, to sing and play in front of people comfortably without like being nervous. Like I was like I was nervous, like shaking like am I doing this right? Like, you know what I'm saying? It really felt that way. It probably didn't look like that to other people, but on the inside, I felt like I was like, and then I will say, I really started really feeling good probably about 6-7 years in. It was like, okay, I'm good.
Wow.
I got this. I could do this. And now I'm 10 years in, and it's like, okay, what's the next challenge? Like on this, like, how do I, because when on a level of good, let's say good is 10 and you start at 0, even though I've been doing it 10 years, I'm probably still at level 3. You know what I mean? I don't see myself as one of those guys. I just see myself like, yo, I'm good on my level, I'm good. Whatever level you consider me to be on, I'm really good at this level. So if I'm varsity or if I'm freshman, I'm a really good freshman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at me and be like, oh, he's just a freshman, but he's a really good freshman. He's gonna be on varsity next year. He's gonna skip over JV. You know what I mean? Like,
so what pushed you to be in that element of wanting to be a guitarist? What transaction?
I always want to play it. I always want to play it, but I never had the time to sit down and learn it. And when my guitar, this young kid that played guitar for me was like, "Yo, these are all your songs. You should learn how to play the guitar." He was going off to the Coast Guard. I'm like, damn, if you teach me my songs, then yeah, I'm gonna learn how to play the instrument. So he taught me the songs. I learned how to play the instrument. So me and R.Kelly had a conversation one day after the club. And yeah, this is a true story. And this is at a time where his team was trying to get him to sign me. This is like 2013, 2014. And me, him, Devon Stevens, some more people. It was another artist, Marcus Anthony. He was there. A few of us was there, and R. Kelly pulled me to the side, and we chopping it up, and he was like, bro, Bertell, I feel like you really got the talent to be next up. But what you need to understand is that at the top, the wind is strong, the air is thin, and everybody wants to pull you down.
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to sustain at the top, you have to have staying power. And he ain't tell me what that meant, but I started thinking about all the artists who have staying power, and usually they had a different thing that they was really good at.
Right.
Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Usher, dancing. You know what I'm saying? Prince, playing the guitar.
That's right.
R. Kelly, songwriting and playing piano. Stevie Wonder, playing piano. Beyonce, dancing and songwriting. Whoever you name that's at the top, they have another thing that goes along with their package. So me just sitting up there singing, headboard. Sooner or later, that's going to be like, all right, do something else. Because everybody can sing. It's a lot of singers out here. But it's not a lot of people who can sing and dance or sing and play an instrument. You know what I'm saying? Or sing and write a song. Like, it's just not a lot of people who could do those things together. So I always tell people, like, I don't consider myself the best songwriter, the best guitar player, the best singer, the best anything, except for once you put all that shit together with me.
Right.
That's when I feel like you really can't. Nobody can fuck with me. It's like, yo, like, bro, I'm gonna get up here with this guitar, hit some dance moves, and sing.
Putting the whole
Okay,
show together.
that's where I feel like my confidence come up. Where it's like, yo, this is me doing me though. I'm not trying to mimic nobody. That is Bertell. That is not Bertell trying to be like somebody. That is Bertell doing that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not out here trying to do nobody else. I'm trying to do me. So that's kind of how I look at that aspect of how I wanted to play the guitar and get better at it, because I was like, okay, this is an identifier to my success.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Bertell. The one and only Bertell Forever Die.
Well,
Calm
no,
new
man.
album. Hey, but listen, okay, but now
New
listen,
album,
now
all
listen.
of me.
Yeah, now
All
let's
of
get
me.
to this album. Now let's get to this album here. Now the theme of this album, All of Me. Talk about that. Like, what was the theme of this, of All of Me? Just talk about that.
The
Of
theme
the
of
choice
all
of
of
the
me
title. Yes.
is because I'm literally like squeezing every musical side of me out on this project that I believe is a part of who I was growing up. Like
Right.
the country record, my aunt Tasha, she used to always love country songs. And I remember when we was a kid, we had CMT, we didn't have BET. So I had to watch BET at my cousin's house. But in my house, we had CMT. So that's where the country song come in. I like pop music. I like certain songs from certain artists. And that's how the song Where Do We Go From Here come from. I like rock music. So that's where How You Want It come from. I love R&B. So that's How You Got Forever and Birthday Song.
Right.
That's another one I didn't name. Birthday Song is another monster on the project. So all the songs on the project is showcasing all of me, like all sides of me musically. I'm taking you on a journey, and
Right.
while we're traveling on this journey, you're hearing these different sounds of me, but it all sounds cohesively as one sound. And that's what
Right.
everybody who says that here's the project is like. Even though it sounds like different mixtures of music, it sounds cohesively like one body of work. All of me, and I'm Creole. I'm from Louisiana, so I'm giving you a good pot of gumbo.
Right.
Gumbo is a bunch of different ingredients. You know what I mean? So you're getting a good bowl of gumbo right here. All of me.
All
what I'm
of
saying?
Me, the album. Please
Yeah.
go. You gotta go buy that thing now.
And if anybody watching this, you can scan that QR code right there.
Oh, we're gonna put that up on the website. I mean, not on the website. We're gonna put that up
I know.
on
Just,
the
hey,
IG. We're gonna get that going.
just
Move
never
it
know.
around.
Yeah.
So now we go get to something. Since you are a songwriter, who's the best songwriter you've ever worked with?
That's a loaded question, boy.
Hey man,
I work with some dope ass songwriters, bro. Like, the best.
If you could give your, I ain't gonna give you top five. No top five, dead or alive.
Keep in mind, bro. I work with Brian Michael Cox, who is arguably probably one of the best R&B producers of our generation. He's number
Right.
2 on Billboard behind Jermaine Dupri. So I'm in the studio with everybody he writes with. So
Right.
I can't just say one because it's like
Okay, so give me your top. Give me your give me your five. Give me 5.
and this is only people I work with, not people. So this is not my Mount Rushmore. This is just people I
Yeah,
either,
no,
I
no,
either
no,
work
no,
with.
no, no.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I would say Jonte Austin.
Man, I ain't heard from him in a minute.
Jonte Austin.
Ooh.
Brian Michael Cox.
Okay. Mm.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we getting there. Damn, I ain't even hear the pen yet. Wow.
I've never worked with the pen.
Really?
That's my boy. We've never done a song together. That's my boy. So that's why you don't hear the pen. I'm only naming people I work with now. This is not my Mount Rushmore. This is the only people I work with. Oh my God. It's so many names in my head right now that I want to say that. It's like I want to be careful when I say the name because I want to give it a real, you know what I'm saying? You said the top 3 or 4.
Give me 3. Give me one more. Give me
Okay.
one more.
Okay, so I said John Tay, I said Brian Michael Cox.
Ooh.
Myself.
There you go. I mean, you got to give it to. I
Myself.
mean, you do have the talent. I mean, you are a songwriter.
Myself.
I'm about to say less. I'm about to say Lester Pace. You might want to, what's going on here,
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop right there.
So with you and songwriting, how do you feel about today's aura of songwriting? A lot of ghostwriting, a lot of.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love what's going on right now in the music industry on the R&B side. I like Lucky Day. I like who else? It's a few people that I was just Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
I like Seven Streeter. I like man, I'm missing some really dope people right now. That's fresh, like, you know what I'm saying? Jacquees. I like his music. Yeah. I don't think he's the king of R&B. I mean, I don't think that.
That's always debatable to him.
That's not no fucking debate. He's not the king of R&B. Bro.
I mean, for him, I mean, he the one debating it. I mean, he the one that said he didn't want to go on stage. He didn't want to be a background singer for Chris Brown and Usher. How would you feel if you were putting that in that category?
I feel like him, and that my team would convince me to be smart and do what they did. But I feel where he was coming from. It's an ego. It's an ego thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be background when you want to. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the guy.
Right.
So, but I respect what those guys are doing because, like, bro, this is an opportunity to perform for, what's that, 30,000 people every night?
Yes, sir.
And introduce your music to a bigger, broader audience? Fuck yeah. Like, all of them guys' streams numbers is crazy. They sales is probably crazy. Night in, night out, that's dope. Tank, shout out to Tank, shout out to Mario, and shout out to Eric Bellinger. I feel like the person that it helps the most is Eric Bellinger.
True.
I mean, I feel like if it was Eric Bellinger, DeVito, and not DeVito. Damn, I always forget that guy's name, man. Keep it moving. But if it was more artists that's on Eric Bellinger level, I think it'll be a greater look. I think Jacquees maybe feel that way because he see himself on a bigger level because he's had more commercial success. I don't think Eric. I could be wrong because I'm out the loop, but I just don't think. And Eric Bellinger is dope as shit, but I don't think he's had the commercial success that Jacquees has had, or Tank, or Mario. I mean, those guys had like #1 records.
Right. Yep.
Big records. So from that standpoint, it's like, I see what he's saying, but me personally, I haven't had that success either that those guys have had. None of them. Jacquees, Tank, or Mario. I haven't had a #1 record. You know what I mean? I've had records that chart. I've had top records in the top 40. I've had a record in the top 30, but I've never had a record chart in the top 10. So I totally respect it. I've had hot-ass records in the clubs and on mix show and stuff like that, but having a #1 record is different. Like, Mario had "Let Me Love You." You know what I'm saying?
All right, Will Wallace, we got to put one in #1. We got, we got to get one in #1.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. I get a #1, it's over, brother. Because I understand business.
Right.
So once you get that #1, this is just a business move at this point. This is like, okay, find the next record. We hunting down records, and this is why I get my whole hustle mentality from hip hop. I grew up around under the ranks of watching people from Rap a Lot and No Limit and Cash Money. I watched real independents build from the ground up because I come up in that era. I'm an 80s baby. So I watched how hip hop did it, and that's why you see me talking about posters
out in the streets, yes sir,
and inserts, and like I was one of the first artists in Houston running around with a rap Suburban with my face on it back in the early 2000s. It was me and a guy that was older than me named Billy Cook. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a lot of artists doing that, and I was a young kid. He was a grown man, so everybody was like, damn, this nigga got his face on the side of a truck. Like, it was my
Right.
truck. I had bought a Suburban and put my face on the side of it, and I'm only 22 years old. So it was like, oh, shit, that's dope. So I understood street promotion. You know what I
Right.
mean? But that also hindered me because I didn't understand how to translate it to commercial success,
Right.
which a lot of hip hop artists don't, because they have that hustle mindset and they know how to get hot on the hustling side.
But not.
But on the commercial side, that's when it go back to your question that you asked me earlier. Would I sign to a label or would I go to a label? Yeah, absolutely. I just wouldn't take an advance. What's the
That
budget?
makes sense. Yeah, that
Y'all
makes
put up $1
sense.
million, but don't give it to me. Don't give that shit to me. So that means when the money start getting paid out, I get paid out my percentages from day one.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, what you put in is what you put in. What I put in is what I put in. I put in 100 cash plus talent. So add
Yep.
that up. It ain't just the cash I put in. I
It's-
put in the talent.
Yep.
I put in the time. There's a value to those things. You know what I mean? So I'm probably $1 million with you if you add up everything I put in.
Now you speaking about time, and you know the big conversation here lately, and I'm not a fan of it. You know, I guess the Phoenix flexing and Tiger. How do you feel about AI music, man? You being a singer songwriter, I mean,
It's the
what's
same
the
thing.
deal?
It's the same thing I said earlier. It ain't good or bad. It's how you use it. You know what I mean? Nobody's complaining about AI music if it's not interfering with human music. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, okay, let that live over there. You know what I mean? Like, that's their thing. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to put in prompts to write songs for y'all. Cool. You know what I mean? Because I've done it before. It's not. I don't see a issue with it. It's how you use it. It's how you do it. Like, I
Right.
don't know Tiger's situation. Is it his voice? Like, did he? Because think about it like this, right? Let's say AI writes a song for you, but then you go and re-sing it. It's no different than Jonte writing a song for me.
Right.
It's no different than a songwriter writing a song for Chris Brown or whoever else. Somebody wrote a song for you. You have to go re-sing it, and you have to go perform it.
Correct.
Same difference. So for me, it's how you use it. It's not good or bad. It's just the person behind it is who makes it good or bad.
So you would say you would use that in the same term as like, because I said it in the conversation, like we're always complaining in hip hop and R&B about, we've complained about ghostwriting, we've complained about auto tune, now we on AI. I mean, what is it gonna stop? I mean, we're just gonna continue to evolve. I mean, are people just gonna have more issues? I mean, what are we looking at here?
Man, nothing can stop evolution, bro. Once you start complaining about evolution, you become an old head. Once you start talking about back in my day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we in today, bro. Like, so do I like everything? No. But everything has a purpose. Obviously, if it's working, people complain about auto-tune, but now every hit record has auto-tune.
Damn right.
You complain about ghostwriting, but nigga, every record you ever loved in your life was written by somebody else, not the artist. Who was writing Temptation records? It wasn't Temptations.
Nope.
It's other people. Who was writing Michael Jackson's records? He didn't write all those records. It was Rod Temperton and all these other people that was writing these records. So there's always been ghostwriters.
So, but why is this such a big ordeal with, I would say, us, the hip hop R&B culture? Why is it such a big?
I'm gonna tell you
fuss?
why. I don't think hip hop should have ghostwriters, only because the form of art it is. It's self. Damn, not reflection, but hip hop
I mean,
is
it's
based
part
on.
of part of reflection. It's part of
Yeah, but
self-reflection.
self-reflection, but it's based on the individual and their wordplay. That's
Yep.
what hip hop has always been based on. R&B has never been based on that. R&B has been based on vocal ability, and most artists was always singing a cover song. They were
Right.
singing a song from an artist who had a hit record, and they just happened to sound so good singing a Whitney Houston record or Aretha Franklin record or Marvin Gaye record that it was like, oh, this guy, he killed it, man. He sounds just like Marvin Gaye, or they sound just like Aretha Franklin, or they sound, oh, she sounds like Beyonce. Oh, he sounds like R. Kelly. Like, it's never been, if you think about kids and talent shows, they wasn't up there singing their own songs. They were singing
Right.
cover songs. So it should have never been a problem in R&B, but in hip hop, when you go to a cipher or a rap battle, it was always you rapping your lyrics against his lyrics from
That's
the
right.
beginning of time. That's why there's an issue on the ghostwriting side of hip hop because of that. But now that hip hop has become a pop formula now, it's popular music. It's gonna have to have that pop thing, which is ghostwriting.
Yep.
Who could write the dopest lyrics for Cardi B or for Nicki Minaj or for such and such? You know what I mean? Like who's gonna write the dopest shit? Like even myself, I've written songs with Kevin Ross and other artists. I don't write all my records. I haven't written every record. Like my record that I was just talking about, that's dope, Feel on Your Body. The first verse is written by Tehran from the group Rock City, who just won a Grammy 2 years ago.
Wow.
So I didn't write that record. I have a song out called Don't You Worry. I didn't write not one lyric on there. Jonte Austin wrote the whole song. Like, so Troy Taylor and B. Cox have written songs for me. I've never written I haven't written every record I've ever recorded, but
Right.
I've probably written 80% of my records, majority of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
majority
you
of
stay,
anything
you stay, so you stay steady with the pen, so it's just automatic for you.
But sometimes somebody else writes some shit that be so dope. I'll be like, yo, let me get that. Like, let me. I feel those words. I couldn't say them, but I want to sing that. You know what I mean? Same thing
Right.
with R. Kelly. R. Kelly pen is fire, right?
Yep.
R. Kelly known as the pen, right? He don't write all that shit. He don't. Other people came out. Yeah, I wrote this for R. Kelly. My boy. Damn, what is it? Lil Rock. I forgot his name. I can see bro face. I'm bad with names though, but he wrote for R. Kelly. So there's always somebody writing for us as well and submitting us records. Like, yo, I wrote this record. It sound like you. Let me hear it. Oh yeah, boy, that shit sound good. You know what I mean? Let me get that. Let me get that off you, young fella. Let me go ahead and do something with it. Let me get that off you, young fella.
Okay, so the country record, that is all you. That's
Yes. This whole album is all me except for that record that I told you about with Tehran.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. So your split sheet is looking
That's-
real nice for yourself.
That's why we put best songwriter category as well.
Okay. So now let's just say that song charts in the top 20 in the country billboards. How you
Let's say that
feeling?
song go number one. Say that song
Okay, go number one. How you feeling? How you feeling? Is that not even urban?
I feel like
country.
I feel like I have arrived. I feel like I am here to stay. I'm now a household name. For the rest of my life, people
That's
will
it.
know Bertell and tell me first. And I'm okay with that.
We might have to get you somewhere in here with Shabuzi, you know. So y'all
Hey,
two
man.
go ahead and knock something down or something.
Hey man, to be honest with you, I didn't do the record based on
You did it from
What-
the heart.
yeah, it just came about. It really was me seeing if I could do it because of the guitar. This whole thing also was inspired by the guitar.
Okay.
Let me see if I could play a country record. Oh, I can play a country record. Let me see if I could sing a country record.
Right.
Oh, I can sing a country record. Oh shit, let me do a country record. Let me see if I could play a rock record. Oh, you can play a rock record. Let me see if I can sing a rock record. Like, you know what I'm saying? or let me see how I can sing a rock record my way. You know what I mean? How I can sing a country record my way. Like, it wasn't me trying to sing a country record to be a part of their community because
Right.
I respect their community. It was me singing a song from the heart that happens to be a country record that reflects what I was feeling.
Right. Okay. All right. So how would Prince feel about you playing the guitar? If he were alive and to hear you play the guitar, how would he feel?
Prince gonna be like, oh yeah, he's dope. He's dope. He got a ways to go, but he's dope. He's on the right path. I just know that from I really feel that to the core of me. And Prince ain't even one of my biggest influences, which I love Prince.
Which
but
is
one of my
crazy.
biggest influences is Ernie Osley from the Osley Brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Ernie Osley, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you're an old soul.
Yeah, so when I'm playing the
you're an
guitar,
80s
I'm
baby
really-
like me, so you know.
When I'm playing guitar, I'm mostly trying to make it sing like Ernie Osley would try to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so not to keep you much longer. Now you got to give me. This whole album is basically all of you. Every song. I didn't hear any features. So
No features.
5 artists you would work with.
5 artists I would work with.
Now they could be dead or alive. Your choice. 5 artists.
I would work with her because I like her. She's dope as shit. I would work with Beyonce.
Okay.
She dope as shit, and we both from Houston. I will work with. Now we talking about people I've never worked with before, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. I will work with Jay-Z. Damn. Technically, me and R. Kelly never worked together, and I know people. R. Kelly got a bad taste in people's mouth, but that's on them. I will work with R. Kelly. Because music is different from his personal decisions. A lot of these musicians are fucked up people, just keeping it real. You just don't know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the people I name might be fucked up in a certain type of way to somebody.
Right.
And last but not least, I would say, man, if Stevie Wonder could write me one of them records that he been...
Ooh.
Stevie, man. Stevie.
The truth.
Stevie.
The absolute truth. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my list. And all of them happen to be alive. I don't want to mention anybody that was deceased. Yeah.
You sure? Not one.
Not one.
Okay.
Not one.
Everybody's on the right side of the grass. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So now, it's good to have you on. I know you're a busy man. I done held you long enough. Of course, we got to promote this. You got to give me the poster again, man. You got to give me the... Yep. All of Me. New album. Go purchase it. Not stream. Stream the 4 songs, but purchase the album on. What's the website again?
The streaming of 4 songs, that's just your sample, man. Go get you a sample. If you like what you taste, you know what I mean? Buy a plate. That's as simple as that. My website, bertellforever.com. Bertell. It's spelled right there at the bottom. Bertell, Bertell, the number 4, EVER.com. And on my website, you can also see my reality show, Show Must Go On. And purchase merch. It is,
of course. I got to salute my man, Wilt Wallace. I got to salute my man, Wilt Wallace, and Lester. I didn't know Lester was a part of this.
Lester Pace, that's my manager. Yeah, that's my dog for 15 years.
I never knew that, and as much as I talked to Lester, I'd be like, and Wilt sent it, and I was like, wait, Lester manages him? Like, why wasn't he sending out the records? Like, damn.
He did.
Yo, man, I ain't seen him. I seen him from Wilt.
Listen, I literally, Vertigo, Lester done sent my record out like 4 times through different platforms.
Oh, those platforms don't send me music, guy.
Okay. It was Vertigo. It was Troy Marshall's site.
Yeah. Now, Will sent it directly. Like, with me, I get records directly. I'm like, I want to be in that upper echelon. Like, me and Cosmic Kev talked about it. He was like, nah, dog, you already up there. So I want that kind of respect to get the records first and bring them in like your record, yeah. And I was like, wait a minute. He been sitting on this record for how long? Like, what are we doing? Like, this right here is a dope radio record. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah. It really is, man. It really is. The record isn't getting its just due. And then we just found out, we didn't even know, the record been going viral on TikTok. We just found this out 2-3 days ago.
Damn.
I had 200,000 plays in one day on August 3rd. 200,000.
Golly. You had to look at the date
3rd.
like, shit, damn.
And then from May 18th up to now, the song has been playing consistently on TikTok about 10,000 times a day. 10,000 times a day. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even know that shit until I looked on my dashboard for my distribution company and saw like, damn, you have 1.3 million TikTok plays.
Damn.
I'm not even on TikTok like that. So I don't even know how that shit is even happening.
I don't even know how that shit works either.
I got less than 200 followers on there. I'm done. I stopped at Instagram. I can't keep going. Like I tell people all the time, like, look, bro, I done tapped out. I can't keep going on the social media tour. Like like I had to tap out on the social media tour.
Before we get up out of here, before letting you go, talk about the nonprofit. That's vital. That's vital with me. Talk about your nonprofit.
So my nonprofit is called the Fitaware Foundation. Talk about the 5 pillars of fitness, which I've all experienced personally. Physical fitness. I had a physical fitness journey back about 15, 20 years ago where I lost 60 pounds. Spiritual
Okay.
fitness. I dealt with spirituality issues, having to come back to God, come back to Christ, really get deep into my spiritual form to understand who I am. And that goes for anybody. I don't care if you into Allah, or you're Muslim or whatever. We all got a spirit. Whatever you believe in, stay connected to your source. You know what I mean? Financial fitness. I was shit. I didn't even tell this part of the story, but we'll get to this another time because I'm running out of time. But I was sleeping in my car in 2017, so that's
Okay.
how I got to learning about real estate and getting on my feet, getting my financials together, understanding my credit score and all that. Mental fitness. That's me playing chess and reading books and keeping my mind stimulated on things that elevates growth. And the last one is social fitness. How we're talking right now and socializing with people, because community is how you build yourself. And if you're positive and you're in a positive space, your energy is going to connect with somebody else positive. So Fitaware Foundation, it's a 501c3. I'm really trying to get it off the ground, man. I'm passionate about that. I think when it's all said and done, that's going to be my life work.
Okay.
God said the greatest thing you could do is be charitable. So I'm going to definitely try to be charitable with the blessings that's coming my way.
All right. Okay. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna be doing something for Thanksgiving. Give backs.
Yeah,
Christmas.
yep, yep.
Okay.
Philanthropy, go and feed the homeless. And you know what? I don't want to just say go feed the homeless because it seems so cliche. I want to do something different. I want to do something unique. I don't know what it is, but for Thanksgiving I want to do something. Christmas I want to do something. But like me and my wife, we went to go clothe the not clothe, give gifts out for Christmas for the like kids who couldn't get any gifts.
Right.
And I just felt like I was in I didn't feel like I was doing anything for them. I just felt like I was there, and I was like, yo, I feel like God is asking me to do something different and to dig deeper. I don't know what it's going to be, but I want to do something different. I can't tell you what. I just want to be like how we was just talking about evolution. I want to evolve the way I give back. I
Right.
want to do. I don't know what it is. It don't have to be financial. It got to be in a way where I know it's really helping somebody be able to attach to those 5 pillars. Because if you
Okay.
live those 5 pillars daily, meaning I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is read the scripture, spiritual fitness. After
Right.
that, brush my teeth, wash my face, go to the gym, physical fitness. After I get from the gym, shower up, get myself together, check my bank account, check my credit score, making sure my credit and stuff good. That's financial fitness. After that, I'm doing my work, whatever. I might have interactions with people throughout the day, social fitness. And then before I go to bed, read a book, play a game of chess or whatever I do, mental fitness. These are things you should do daily. These ain't
Right.
like a one-off thing. If you do this daily, it's a snowball effect. It just gets bigger. So you go from reading one scripture to reading a chapter. You
Mm-hmm.
go from checking your credit to saying, "Oh, you know what? Let me try to leverage my credit." You go
Right.
from reading this book to now saying, "Oh, what I learned from that book, I could apply in this area of my life." You go from doing this type of workout and maybe losing 5 pounds to say, "You know what? I think I could lose 20." And you go
Uh
lose
huh.
20. You know what I'm saying? Like these
Right.
are things that if you do it daily, it develops into what I call good habits that then develops into great habits. And now
Right.
your great habits, that shit keeps going. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my nonprofit, man. I'm serious about that. That's a real
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Continue with the good work, my brother. I
Yes,
appreciate you.
sir.
Definitely appreciate you. So I ain't gonna, like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you're a busy man. I'm pretty sure you got to get back on the road here. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We're about to get ready to head to New York. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
man, safe travels, my man.
Thank you,
Safe
brother.
travels. So
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you jumping on here in the Streets Mixtape Show. So it is what it is, my brother. Of course, we got to still buy that album. We got to buy that album. All of me, BertellForever.com. Of course, when you come to your city, make sure when he come to your city, you go check him out. Do not be a stranger. Go get some merch, man. Of course, I appreciate you, Bertell.
I appreciate you too, bro.
All right, man.
I'm out, bro.